This is my randomology, and today we're going to see some holy terror. Hermana Muerte, Sister Death. Now, this is a prequel to I want to say 2017 Spanish horror movie called Veronica. Now, I saw Veronica when it came out. It was being advertised as one of the scariest movies of all time. That's a high bar to clear. Now, it wasn't a bad movie by any metric. It really wasn't. I mean, it does have the unfortunate, movies about possession. If you've seen a couple of them, you kind of figure out what's going to happen, what's going on. So you got that, going against it. It's just something that's kind of built into that particular subgenre. But it was still a fun movie. I was not bored. I definitely cared for the characters. And then one of the characters in that movie was one of the nuns at the school called Sister Death. And this is apparently the movie that's going to chronicle her beginnings. Now, from what I can tell from the trailer, this might actually explain why she's blind, because in this one, if I remember the trailer correctly, because I saw it very, very late at night, it looks like she can see, but in Veronica, she's blind. So I'm curious to see how we go from there to Veronica. So nothing else really to say here. Just let's go ahead and watch Sister Death. And if you like what you're watching, go ahead and head over to Patreon, support the channel there, get early access, or become a member of the channel here, and also get access to videos that nobody else gets. Oh, this is always fun. Well, I don't like that. Okay. What's up with this little girl? Because, little kids in horror movies, that's always a good sign. Now, I know that Veronica was based on very loosely based on a real event that happened in Madrid. A young woman was supposedly possessed. So I'm wondering if this is based on any real events as well. When I say based on, I mean based on in the sense of we're taking the very general story and including it. Interesting musical choice. Woo.
Let's get weird, buddy. Let's get weird.
Yeah, Spain went through some dark times. Yeah. Now, is this Sister Death? What? Really? We just got here. We're already starting with the bullshit. Please let it be a kid. Please let it be a kid. Please let it be a kid.
Good guess, but actually no.
Hermana Narcisa.
Narcisa, that was her name, okay.
Con qué emoción seguíamos las noticias suyas que nos llegaban desde ese pueblo.
Oh, that was her.
Qué alegría, hermana, que haya sido precisamente usted.
I like the Mother Superior, which means she's probably going to die a horrible death.
Maybe.
Hey, dinner and a show, huh? I'm sensing there might be a little bit of something she's not telling them. Like, did she actually see what she said she saw? My wife and I just saw The Nun 2, so this is very much in a similar style, and I might be comparing them in my head. Are you gonna... Oh. Yeah. That seems unnecessarily high for a storage area in a place like that. I want to put something on, like, under one of those legs so it doesn't do that. Really? We're just going to start there. By the way, for those of you that don't know Spanish, socorro is also the word that you use when you call for help. So that has a double meaning if you know Spanish. The name, I mean. That's going to start getting filled up as the movie goes, huh?
Demasiadas dudas.
¿Tú? ¿La niña santa?
Yes, her.
Hace días que las hermanas no hablan de otra cosa.
Oh, that's gonna put her at ease.
También practico el ayuno con frecuencia.
Y aún así, dudas.
Well, it's not like it's a formula you have to follow and you get an immediate answer.
Si ella pudiera por lo menos dar una señal, lo que fuera.
I mean, that's the thing with belief, isn't it? I mean, it's a
Entiende
belief.
lo que
Estás perdida.
¿Estás o te sientes? Are you lost or do you feel lost? I used to have my students do presentations at the end of the semester on a larger project. That was kind of the culmination of everything they were working on. And I told them they could, there had to be a PowerPoint for us to take a look at, but they had to talk, present. Everybody in the group had to contribute to the presentation itself. I've even told them, I've had students actually use props when they're doing their presentation just to kind of give us something visual to take a look at. And some students took that to heart. I had a group one time that used a group of puppets to show part of their argument. Now, in one particular class, I walk in, everybody's getting their stuff ready, making sure their PowerPoint's working. Everybody's like nice dressed, business casual, semi-casual, and a couple of people, they've got props, they've got books they want to show, they've got different things. And I passed by one guy, and he's got a votive candle on his desk because he's looking through a bunch of notes. And I look at him and I ask, "Oh, is that a prop for your presentation?" And he looks up, just scared and nervous out of his mind, and just goes, "No." It's like, oh. So all I'm saying here is that there will always be prayer in schools. You shouldn't have it organized by the school, but there will always be prayer in schools.
Chicas, silencio, por favor.
She's writing. It's a literature class. What? Okay, I'm missing something. What's wrong with her writing?
Rosa, para servirle a usted.
Acabamos de empezar. ¿Qué te ocurre?
You really shouldn't ask a student that in the middle of class. Okay, somebody want to explain what the whole writing thing is about? She's teaching literature. She kind of has to write.
Es mi hermana.
Está bien.
Anyone else related?
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Soy yo, hermana. El día en que me convertí en esposa de Cristo.
¿Usted?
¿Qué se creía? Que una servidora no había sido joven y guapa como usted.
I like her. Oh God, what's gonna happen to her? That's a lot of dead nuns. Sentences I hope to never have to say. Oh. What is with that chair? This ghost and it's bullshit. I'm assuming it's one, although it's probably several. Oh, fuck off.
Up yours, children.
Again? Oh. Follow the bouncing ball. So, thinking back to just kind of the genre here, does this ghost or whatever it is want her to do something? Because if it's just a question of scaring her, it's not doing a great job. I mean, the whole thing with the chair, it's very repetitive. It wants her to do something. The question is what? And is Hermana Socorro the one whose picture was missing? And if so, why? Oh, fuck that noise. There's way too many things that could jump here. All right, who's going to move first? Come on. You? Was it you?
¿No tomo de licor? ¿El toque secreto?
¿Cómo se diferencian los especiales?
Pues probándolos. Pruebe.
Wait, you're just gonna take a bite out of them and then put them back? I have questions about this method. Oh crap. Bug.
Nope.
Oh, those are eyes. Well, that was horrifying. Also foreshadowing. These kids know something. Why can't she write? What's with the hangman thing? And why hasn't she tried to wipe it off?
¿Qué fue lo que pasó ayer en clase?
Los nervios, supongo.
No.
¿Qué?
Nada.
No. One of you's gonna spill it.
Hermana. Adiós.
You could push them to tell you. Alright, we're heading into Act 2 here, and I still have a bunch of questions. A couple of them have been sort of maybe addressed, but I really don't know. Generally, rock doesn't do that.
Santa Maria,
You wanna tell somebody about all these things you're seeing? It's been a while since I've been to a mass, but I don't think that's normal. Or maybe it is, you know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Solo queríamos aprender. Si no, cuando salgamos de aquí, ¿qué vamos a hacer en los bailes? Vamos a ser las más patosas.
That's not an exact translation of what she said. Well, she said, vamos a ser las más patosas. Basically, it means heavy-footed. Like, we're going to dance like we have lead feet, pretty much.
Hermana, anímese. No se lo diremos a nadie.
Not today, Satan! There's a nice moment of her bonding with the kids. You know, it shows that she's flexible as far as these rules. She knows they're just kids, which means, of course, that this is going to get used against her later when the demon starts. Girls, oh my god, do you know how to break? You're going to be breaking the rules, at least be smart about it. Was that giant cross always there, or did I just not notice it? I rolled a 1 on perception. Alright, is the chair going to do the thing this time?
Se acercan. Es la niña.
¿La niña? ¿Qué niña? ¿Cuál niña? ¿Hay una niña?
Nope.
Ahora no quiero ir.
Okay, so there's a spirit, or supposedly the spirit of a little girl.
Date prisa. Es que si no, no me sale. Llevas una hora.
No. No, you, no, she's your sister, but, just leave her there. You know, your parents can always give you another one. Somebody got drowned in there, didn't they? Why would you get close to that? I know you're young, but come on, you gotta have something, you know, resembling survival instinct.
No es necesario que todas perdamos el descanso por las tonterías de estas desgraciadas.
That's harsh.
Bitch.
Anyway, what I was gonna say was, like, is the fact that the chair keeps dropping like that because, like, she used it to hang herself? That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, the hangman thing, the chair. So, if I'm piecing this together properly, there was a girl who was killed, one of the students, probably, and one of the nuns knows something or did something, and it was too much, and she ended up... So, I'm not entirely sure where it's going, but yeah, I'm interested.
Rosa.
Did they lock the kids in a dungeon?
I say fuck them kids.
I mean, I know they're Catholic, but that's kind of harsh.
Escribe tu nombre. Estás maldita.
Okay, so that's why you shouldn't write your name. Got it.
Las chicas tienen demasiado tiempo libre y mucha fantasía. Si la
Oh yeah, a
hermana
lot of free
Inés
time
tuviera
doing the
chicas,
village's
hubieran
laundry.
impuesto un poco.
I am very intrigued by the musical choice. What in the... Okay. How much of that actually did happen?
Celestes más interesantes de las diferentes descripciones de los eclipses. El almanaque anunciará siempre oportunamente...
That's a nice call forward to Veronica.
Y en su largo viaje por centenares de millas de aire, presentando un vídeo de gente con
Something's getting written. Nobody saw who did that, how it was done.
Nope.
Now you all stay in the haunted room while I go find the other kid.
Te creo.
Well, nice to tell her after all this stuff happens.
Creo que hay algo.
That's not what she said. Okay, the translations are generally on point, and I understand that you have to take certain liberties in order to translate it into something that's about the same length but carries the same general information. And obviously, culturally, there's things that don't quite translate. This one, though, I'm really curious why they did this. Hold on. What was the exact line that she said?
Creo que hay algo.
That's nowhere near what she said. What she said was, I believe there's something here. Why are you pulling Rosa into this? Do you want to see her? You do it. And now we wait.
Está ahí. ¿Por qué no puede verla?
Yeah, you both drew the leg. How come only Rosa's seeing her?
No puedo oírla, por favor, dime qué dice. Rosa.
Oh. No.
¡Rosa!
Okay, you lost the kid. Trying to think of something worse in a place like this. I mean, there's worse things, but...
Búscala en la cocina.
Amber Alert, or whatever the 1940 equivalent is. I forgot what year we're in.
¡Rosa!
Oh, that's new.
Ave María Purísima.
That ain't the priest.
No shit.
Quería saber. Querías ver.
Yeah, you did.
No siempre hacen falta los ojos para ver.
Oh boy. I would not get so close.
Tú sabes de eso.
Sepárate de este cuerpo.
Oh, no.
Well, shit.
There are other people that could have gone and I would not have felt anywhere near this bad.
Confío en usted y ahora está muerta. Se lo dije. Este no es su sitio.
You're really not helping. Come on, you got some motivation now. It's not just a question of something scaring me. Now it's a question of they took one of my students. Oh, the eclipse. Right. Forgot about that. That was more of a call for it. I didn't know it was going to be like an actual thing. It's going to burn her eyes out? What? Yeah. Yeah, she's looking right at it. Yep, she blinded herself. What are you seeing? Oh. Oh, she's seeing what happened here. Okay.
¿Puede percibir la luz?
Okay, so she's not
No le molesta
totally
que la enfoque
blind.
directamente. ¡No me toque! A mí no va a confundirme con sus trucos del demonio. Empiece a preocuparse por sí misma y déjenos en paz.
Oh, so the moment you don't like her, it's demons, but before that, it was angels. Got it. Yeah. How on brand. Someone want to finally explain what happened?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
No dijeron nada de lo que había pasado.
Por favor.
¿Y lo de la niña?
Oh. Oh, that girl. I thought it was a student. You want to get that looked at. Looked at. Oh my.
It's funny because it's sad.
So what happened to the girl? So what happened to the girl? Is she still there? Did they, metaphorically speaking, like just lock her in the attic? Is that what she's been hearing? What everybody's been hearing? Oh no, they... Oh my god. This was somehow way worse than I thought it was going to be. I had all kinds of theories, and I don't think any of them got this depressing. What did you...
No! No! I reject the premise of this!
Oh no. How? I thought she slipped and accidentally drowned. I didn't know they cracked her open. You all knew about this. Oh no. Yeah, being all holier than thou, and you murdered a child and led a nun to do this. So maybe just shut up from this point forward. Where's the kid that... Where did they bury her? So is this going to release Socorro to take ghostly revenge? Is that... Ah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, you're all gonna... You're about to get karma so hard. Oh, you're all gonna get it so hard. I love how they're doing this, like the dual, like in the past, quote unquote, and then in the present. Oh! No! Oh. Yeah, of course you ran in there. Yep. I knew that was gonna come back. It's gonna drown her in a dream? Oh, that is like what happens in one affects the... Oh my... That is so cool. Oh, that's gonna fall down and... Yep.
On my face!
Un poquito a un lado, y leer más a los clásicos de nuestra literatura.
Nice. Alright, nothing else after this. Alright, let's talk about it. Now that was an excellent little horror movie. Hour and a half, perfect size, just the right amount of creepy, just a little bit gory. It didn't overplay its hand, actually. I was kind of afraid that, you know, movies like this, like The Nun, Nun 2, you know, there's a whole genre of nunsploitation movies that really play up a lot of things, a lot of the imagery, and a lot of stuff like that. But this one honestly started out kind of slow, and it did take a while to get to where it needed to go, but it was so much fun as it was going through that, and you actually cared for these kids. Like I could not believe that they killed Rosa. Like I was that takes a certain amount of chutzpah to do in a horror movie, all right, to kill a kid like that on screen. But as you know, the whole thing of this was just the mystery. I do wish that they played up the mystery aspect from the very beginning. I do feel that it took a while to make that a part of the movie. That feels like something that didn't really kick in until maybe like the second act. But again, once it actually took off, it was just fun. Like this was trying to piece it together, and I had so many theories And they ended up being so light compared to what actually happened. It was sad. It was very depressing. But at the same time, it made the eventual comeuppance for the killers, I guess, that much more satisfying. I mean, given everything that happened, it's good that justice was served in a way, but at the same time, it still feels empty because mother and daughter are still gone. It was still a really, 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 really fun movie. Just like Veronica, Veronica was advertised as one of the scariest movies of all time. It wasn't. It had its moments. It was still a fun movie. This one as well. I don't know. It was a really good movie. You could definitely tell what was going to happen in certain parts. Had its good twists. Maybe it's not going to be one of those classic movies, but this is definitely a movie that I could see showing to somebody who wants to get into horror. There's just a little bit of blood. There's just a couple of those scares. Doesn't really ramp up the horror, I think, until the very end of the movie, and especially that scene in the confessional. So I think this might be like a good starter horror movie if anybody's ever looking for that to show somebody. I mean, I have complaints. They're relatively minor. Maybe not a perfect movie, but still really good. I don't regret watching this in the least. That third act was really, really well played. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and head over to Patreon or become a member here on the channel, and I will see you later.